Hi, it's Valeska and Isabel. We are doing our social isolation from the world right now because of the coronavirus, and so we thought maybe it might be fun for us to do a little something fun with you. Isabel requested elephant toothpaste. Some of you are maybe familiar with this because we have done this at Children's Fellowship in the past when we've done Science Day. So we've gone and made our list of ingredients and essentially like a little recipe to follow, which is important if you're doing science or baking or anything else where you want the results to be a little bit more consistent. So this is one of those little demonstrations that you probably want to do with a parent or a grandparent or somebody like that. Most of the things are pretty simple. It's one of the ingredients that you have to be careful with. So we have basically this is just some water and some yeast. And yeast, you might know, is we use for baking a lot because it helps things rise. It releases carbon dioxide, little gas bubbles to help lift. We have mixed already some yeast with some water in here. Isabel's picked pink for her color. If you would like to do that, we've got a tablespoon, a half cup. We've got some soap. The hydrogen peroxide here is not the kind you normally find at the drugstore. This is something that you would find more like at a hair salon or someplace like that. It's got a higher volume. It's more powerful. So what we've done, we've already mixed our yeast and water. And just kind of, it's not actually macaroni and cheese. We just use the container for our yeast. So we're going to put some things into our little container. This is our small container for our elephant toothpaste. So Isabel first is going to put in some food coloring, or I guess you could do soap either way. So if we're going to do the soap, it needs 1 tablespoon of dish soap. So we've got some nice new bottle here. Hopefully it is not having a seal in it. Good. So my trusty assistant here measures 1 big tablespoon of soap, and she's going to pour it in to my vase or my jar. Okay. And after that, she's going to put in 5 or 10 drops, I guess it depends how much color you want, of food coloring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, going for the whole amount. Cool. All right. So this is the part we need to be a little bit more careful about. This is the hydrogen peroxide. This stuff can bleach your clothes and cause burns if you're not a little careful. So you could be wearing gloves and goggles if you wanted to, or we're just going to be a little extra careful. So I'm going to measure a ½ cup of hydrogen peroxide into my measure. Okay. And then Isabel is going to pour it into the vase, or my little container. Now it looks like a really pretty red, not for drinking, just for science. So what we're going to do is move stuff out of the way. And she's going to stir up our little yeast again. And then she's going to pour it in the container, and let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Whoa. Can you see that? Oh, that is too cool. Oh, I love the colors. Oh, it's like a big pink blob. Looks like a marshmallow duck that melted. You want to take it a little closer into the camera? Oh, you want to move the camera closer? So you can really get a nice view as to what's happening here. Now, when this reaction occurs, it's called an exothermic reaction because it produces heat. So if I were to put my finger in it, it's actually kind of warm. Now, I don't really want to keep the stuff on my hand. It's not going to be really bad. It's mostly oxygen and some soap and some water because the hydrogen peroxide gets eaten up. But it's still starting to pull out of the top. It's kind of a fun experiment, or it's at least a demonstration. And I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. I think last time we tried it, we did it with a pumpkin at Halloween, and we carved holes for a face, and we had the ooze come through. Sometimes things work out the way you want. Sometimes they don't. This was our second try. So hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing everybody at church maybe next year. Hopefully this year, we'll see. Bye-bye.